Hello and welcome back. Thanks for joining. Here we are, Elmcreek back again at the logging depot. Last episode there, we just finished off the tree farm. So we've got all of our trees planted. We got our new field planted, so to speak. Have all the saplings going away. So that means we need to put our logging depot in, which means in 22, we had our logging depot back here is where we had all of our equipment that we ran the tree farm with, right? All of our harvesters, all of our everything. So even a little bit of storage and such. Now, the problem is that in 25 here, we have run into a couple problems. And a couple of the problems are well, one of the problems is a big problem. So first and foremost, the sheds that we were using were the modern shed pack in 22. And they were very, very, very similar to this building right here. And it fits so well. Oh, it looks so good. I really, really liked it. Didn't come over to 25. So that hasn't come over. Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Same with the wire fence that we were used to surround the property. That hasn't come over to 25 as well. So we're not going to be able to use either of those. So we're going to have to improvise on that, which I think we've done pretty good. The big problem that we're having is the placement factor. So with the farmland, edge of the map here, we're right here. You can see how the green goes right down around the edge. It's really close to that building. And then even in 57, right, we click on 57, we've got all that green. So technically speaking, we should own all of that land. Now in 22, the way it worked, disclaimer here is I have yet to build on a base game map on the edge. So in Riverbend, I haven't done any edge map building, so I don't know if this is similar or not. But the problem that we're having is you can see how we get up to there's this line right here. I think we can go back a little bit further. Nope, not really. Yeah, so right about there, and then it hits area restricted. So same thing over here, right? Area restricted. Now in 22, the issue, the advantage that we had was that in 22 you could zoom in and then see how if we move the camera down, the building goes back. So if I go all the way to the edge of the map and I move my camera all the way to the bottom, it pushes the building back. And then in 22, what we were able to do is it would either be overlaps with something so we could free mode, or it would just let you place it and away we went. The problem is that this is area restricted, and with area restricted, there is no bypass. There's no bypass. And the weird thing is we could still landscape it. So this is where plans are going to change. Plans have to change. Oh, first and foremost, we did get rid of that tree, so let's just go get rid of that. So I've had to do a little bit of a head scratcher. To a degree, this is one of those ones where we're kind of throwing the pictures out on this one. So we can just get rid of Oh, man, that was quick. Okay. Why can't the service berries be that quick? When it comes to the land here, we're gonna have to improvise and everything, and I have an idea of how to do it. It's gonna be a little bit backwards to the way 22 was, and unfortunately, we are gonna be using different buildings. So let's just get right into it. So first and foremost, when it comes to the landscaping, when I did my little testing, there's a little spot right here that it won't let us, but we can still landscape right up, usually like just in front of that bush line. And then we're gonna be bringing it out as close to this tree as we can, and then we're gonna be leveling it all out here. And then there is this little spot right here that for some reason it won't let me level. So first and foremost, we want to grab our known good, because what I did was I actually had this I left this transition. So this is the regular transition onto the property, and then we have our known good level right here. So I'm going to take that now. Land's not owned by you, I know that. So we're going to go right about there, and then we're going to go hold our X, and we're just going to work our way out. Yeah, there we go. So now once that grass goes away, then we know that it's working. So I don't want to be doing any of the edge work just yet. I just want to be doing my bulk stuff right now, because we're going to get to the edges here shortly. Because that's the other thing too, is you'll see as we come around back to the backside where it said that it was restricted. Okay, we got to be careful, because there's going to be part of that bottom of the tree that we're not going to be able to touch. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so a little bit. That's okay. So we can use this. Yeah, see, here we go. Okay, we'll come back with a small one, and then we're going to move our camera down. Yeah, see how even moving the camera down allows us to move it back that far. So it's letting us landscape So we're allowed to manipulate the ground, and I can work it where, oh, there it goes. So now it stopped. So now we're going to go out this way and see. No, it still won't let us. Out this way some more. Still won't let it. Oh, there it is. So now down here it'll let us. So we're going to come back to our known level right there. Now we're just going to fill back in. And I'm just going to move the camera a little bit while holding X. So careful, right? And then just, again, we're going to do our bulk fill. Right now, we're going to go one size up. There we go. Just careful, majors. There we go. Nice and easy. And then once we get our fill up, then I'll show, because that's, again, it's the restricted, right? So because it's restricted, we have no way of placing. But for some reason, it lets us manipulate the ground. So this is where, okay, I'm going to let go of my X now, and boom. There we go. So we've got the bulk level, and that actually looks very similar to what we have. Now, again, when it comes to the edges, we're going to go super small now. Super small. We're going to get our known good, hold our X, same thing. Now I don't want to be touching the gray. I want to be just getting real close to the edge of the gray there. Right there. And then I just kind of want to bring it around and not so square, right? So a little bit of around there. Okay, and then this one is a straight edge, so I'd love to try to get it as close to the road as possible. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, that works. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. Well, let's do one more line over here. We're going to move the camera. There we go. Get that better straightness out of it. And then we're just going to slide this. Oh, can we go over any more? Yeah, I don't want to go over too close to the paved part. Now, this one we can bring a little bit closer. Same thing, just bring it out. Oh, it won't let us. Oh, it's not doing anything. Oh, and our money's not moving. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So just in a smidge. And there we go. So there's our outside edge. That one. You know what? I think we're going to leave that because we can soften that out a little bit. I think that'll work. We can soften this out a little bit. I think that'll work. Same thing on this edge. Now, when it comes to here, you can see how there is that little deformation right there that it won't, land's not owned by us, so we can't get into it. So I'm going to grab my, what's that? That might be a little bit of a bump. So known good. Let's fix that little bump right there. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to grab our known good again. Nice and small. Yeah, see, it's not, just on this edge here, it'll let us. Oh, it'll bring us up here. Okay. All right. So it's just that little tiny bit. Now, by the looks of it, I'm going to say it doesn't look like it's that detrimental. Now, this won't let us. There's really no point I see in pushing it back into that corner. So I think we're just going to leave that there. We might bring this back out a little bit or just soften it out when we put our buildings in. But I think that's okay for a rough. So let's grab our tractor, just quickly check our transition there, which it should be. Technically, it should be seamless because we're just going from a known good to, or known level, right? So right about there. Oh, yeah, buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. Now, this part right here, barely noticeable, I would say. And technically, when it comes to the plans that we're using and we're going to have to do, especially with the fencing, that's really not going to, oof. I didn't even think I saw the tires move. Let's just, like ever so slightly. Okay, all right, so that's not that bad. We're getting there now. Again, when it comes to, okay, here we go. We just landscaped. It just let us do that, right? Now let's go back to a building. Let's pick a small, see how it's still not a happy boy right now. It won't let us do this. So this is where, when I say I haven't tried edge work on a base game map, is I don't know if this is a base game issue, a map issue, a modded map issue, or not an issue, or just the way it's set, right? Like this, I shouldn't say an issue. Maybe this is just the way that the edges are, right? Even if we go over here, area is restricted. But it's when we get up here, we can do it. Where in 22, like I said, in 22, I remember we stuck a building, we shoved our camera all the way down, and it wasn't even overlapping. It let us manipulate the landscaping to place the building, to put in a little spot we had our bio baler and our wood chipper in there. Yeah, burned into my memory. So But like I said, things are gonna have to change. Things are gonna be different in this one. So here we are. Here we go. Here we go. So let's you know what? I think I'm happy with this. And the fence is where things are gonna get kind of are gonna get kind of weird. So let's save it up right now, just in case. And then let me just find the picture of the mod for the fence, because that is, where is it? Right here. There it is. So the fence that we are using is called the Double Rod Mat Fence Pack, and it is by Modding Association Katsuo, and it does have a sliding gate, so that is one of the main reasons that we're using it, and it's the taller, I think it's the taller mod, or taller fence. So if we just go down here, so we got it's kind of nice in the sense that you can see right through it. I don't think, like, looking at, because I did take the pictures thinking that we were going to be doing a double. So as far as I can tell, I think the fence is a smidge shorter, or maybe that tractor just looked really big against it. I'm going to say the latter. And then when it comes to the gates, you can have a little tiny personnel gate, and then you can have the sliding gate, and you can have a small sliding gate, a big sliding gate, a bigger sliding gate, and then back to the fence. So now, okay, we've placed it. Okay, hold on. Before we do that, let's do a quick little bit of softening. We don't want to really soften right here. I would like to kind of soften a little bit up around here. Just nothing too bad, or sorry, nothing too crazy. Just tapping the X lightly. Right, just try to take a little bit of that edge off. There we go, just in the back there. And then same thing here. Now, when it comes to the softening, this is where you got to be careful, because if you have your red part close to the road or near the road or in the middle, and I hit the soften, that's going to bring this part of the road up. So I want to have my red more on the edge of the bump, and then I just, see on the left side how it goes up a little bit of the circle? So that's where you got to be careful when it comes to softening edges, and especially softening edges against roads and such. Something that, or I shouldn't even say roads, just something you've already set. If there's something that you've already set and you've already manipulated and you've got it where you want it, and then let's say you bring your circle. If we were to bring the circle over here, it would bring this area up. So, all right, there's your PSA for for today's episode. See, here we go. So now I'm too close. It won't let me soften. So if I come back there a bit, just a little bit, because I want to place a building here plus place the fence. And the problem, there we go, niceness. You know what? I think that's pretty good. That little bit right there. How about that? It's early morning, I know, so I know that the sun, the shadows kind of hit a little different here. Now, we want to be placing a building here, but we want to be placing our fence first, because that's the other thing that we got to remember, is that the fencing, when it comes to placing the fencing, it won't let you the fencing is where the weird placement is, so you almost want to do your fencing first if you can, if possible, I should say. And then if you can put your fencing all the way first, then you can place all your buildings, because all your buildings have free mode, or free placement, I should say. However, your fence doesn't. Okay, so we want our rod. Now this is where we do want. Okay, a little farther there, Major. There we go. Okay, I am, because there's one building that's going to go in, and this fence is going to wrap on it. It's going to wrap on it pretty close here. So it's okay. So, also the building that we're using, hold on, let me just see, where are we? The building that we did find is this one right here. Calm down. Good lordy. So it Major. All right, so it is the Forestry Machine Hall with Workshop, and this is by HR Forst and HR Forst and that. Sorry, I am not pronouncing that, and I missed it. I know that because I was up above the small shed. So, there we go. So this one right here. Now we can customize it. So we are going. Yeah, you know what? We're going to put some panels on it, and the other building is white. We can't. Oh, that's kind of a pearl, isn't it? That looks like more of a pearl. All right, let's try white. There we go. So we'll use that one, and then we're going to be putting. Ooh, tight. Ooh, tight. Okay, that's actually not that bad at all. So we can put our fence, yeah, pretty much right on the edges there. And then I did have it where the fence was kind of wrapped. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right. Oh no, it is straight angles. Okay, it is 90s. So we can, you know what? Let's just try this as the base. So let's go free mode. We can go. We could bring it back a bit too, couldn't we? Let's try that. Let's just go a smidge back. So known good level. Let's just go. How much further back can we go here? Okay, not bad. I'll take it. Right around there. Fill that in. Not bad. All right, grab our soften again. Just quick little tippity taps. That, I like it. I like it. And then we grab our building. That should go in a whole lot easier. It should fit nice. Oh, calm down, Major. It just blends into the menu so good, the green. So, yes. And we want to, oh, there we go. White, yes, please. And here we go. So free mode on, because we've already done our landscaping. So do not re-landscape for us, please. And this one, you know what? Let's try it there. So we'll say right about there for now. And then now we're gonna grab our fence and we're gonna put that around because the fence was the 90 around. It says, shows in the picture around the bale storage, because technically that's what we had. We had our bale storage right here. We had the one smaller modern shed right there, and then we had the bigger modern shed right here. So that's where, again, things are going to have to change just because of the placement factor. So I would love a straight line. Right about, I'll say right there, maybe. Right there. We'll go snapping is on. Yes, please. And we'll go all the way. Because this fence doesn't matter. This once it's in, it's in. And we're going to be going above. We'll go right there. Okay. And then this one will come back to here. We'll grab you. Yeah. Oh, that white is blinding. Is that far enough? I don't think that's far enough out. Oh, that's gonna be tight. Okay. Ooh. Hot diggities. I think, is that? Yep. No. That's the one. Or maybe oh, did we not put our building snapping? We may not have. I'm already brain farting right now. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get a little tricky, and those shadows are getting really annoying. So now we're gonna go to our gate. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's put a little personnel gate. We can put a personnel gate right there. Sure. And then we'll go one segment like that. And then there we go. And then we'll go the mid width. I think the mid width would be good there. And then this one, this is where it's a little interesting because we can angle it a little bit. See this? That's the thing, right? Like this is where, okay, you know what? Let's try it. Let's go here. Oh, you know what? Let's try it. And then we go, land is not owned by you. Yes, we know. Oh, because it's played. Okay, so yeah, that's not going to work. All right, let's. Yeah, we had the mid one. Let's just try a little bit. I still would like to put a little bit of an angle on it, like we had. Oh, okay, that's more gooder. So now we go back to here. Can we get it? Oh, wait. No, that's where it's going to ride. So we went backwards, I do believe. So how about we let go of that? let's let go of that one. What if we go around? Because it looks like, I think, the gate was going to slide. Yeah, we're going to go right from here. And then we'll go here. And then this is where the camera trick comes in, right? So if we're up here, this is as far as it'll let me go, right? But if I get to about there and then I slide that camera down, then it'll let me pop right there. Oh, just not enough. Oh. So we went a smidge too far. That's okay. Oh, calm down. So what if we go, okay, so let's go, we'll do a little bit of an angle here. So there. And then, really? Okay, let's try. Land is not owned by, all right. So how about we come down here, and then we could, no, land is not owned. Brr. Right there. And then, maybe. So then, yeah, there we go. So now it'll be, should come around on the right side there. So if we put the medium, oh boy. So the personnel door is totally in the way there. Okay, that's okay. What if we, hold on. What if we bring it down a little bit like that? There we go. That one. Oh yeah, personnel door is still going to be in the way. That's okay. We can delete that segment and figure something out. We'll see. So what if we, okay, here, how about this? Let's get rid of enter demolition. Yep. You're demoed. You're good there for now. We'll come back to you. Okay, so now we want back to you again. Medium. Oh wow, that is going to be tight. Okay, and then what if, oh, I know. Yeah, we could put the personnel door in between here. Ooh, yeah. What if, like so? And then hopefully it doesn't. Oh, there we go. We could do the outside open. Outside open. There we go. And then we, book. Ooh. All right, what do we think? Let's go take a look-see. So that should open. Really? There we go. Oh, we didn't do our post. Oh, Major, you didn't do your double post, so we're missing a frame. Okay, hold on. So delete. Right? No. Yeah, just the one. And we go, yes. Oh, I see. So let's delete both. Okay. Delete. Yes, there we go. So there's a post on both ends now. So now we want this to go personnel door inside. Then we go back to here. And then I heard the dunk. I heard the second dunk. Oh, why won't you? Erg. Alright, well that just might be an issue that we might just have to overlook. I heard the dunk though. Because that's, even in the base game, I know. Oh! Yeah, no, it is missing the, yep, there's the, yeah, okay. Because I remember, even in the base game fences, that's definitely an issue that you have where you got to put the right, like, you got to put the post in. But that's okay for now. Okay, all right, well, it is what it is. We're going to have to just live with it for now. I might, the great thing, it is the fence. So it's not something that, it's like a building where we have to remove and put in. So now this, technically speaking, should block us right up, right? Oh, it's Jada's sweet ass stuff getting open. Excuse me, sorry. All right. Okay, you know what? I'm not upset about that. Pretty good. And then having the door open on the outside, just in case I leave it open, knowing me. And then when it comes to the actual coming in, so again, we got just spin this around here real quick. Ooh, boy. Whoa! Oh yeah! We did not hit that one. Thought we were going to. So again, coming in a little bit tight, but that's the way it was before, just like that. Pretty good. And then we're coming into our property. So there is the property for the logging depot. Yeah, I really want to say the fences were just a smidge taller in 22. But that's okay. Now, when it comes to this building here, let's go check it out, because that's one thing that's kind of nice. In 22, again, those sheds were really nice. They had built-in repair, and this one does too. So this is actually got some shelving right there, so we actually can put in our pallets, our sapling pallets. We got our repair station right here, so anything we can bring on in, we can repair that up. It's just like a so. And then I do believe it was anything inside the, yep, you saw that. And then, yeah, anything inside the building, you get to repair. And then you have your chainsaws. So your crew can each have their own chainsaws. Oh, actually, we got names here. Ernie, Bert, Bernie, Ert. Nice. Well done, well done. Oh, warehouse lights and outdoor lights. Okay, turn on shed lights. Turn on outdoor lighting. Oh, did I not turn on, or am I hitting there? Oh, right, I keep thinking it's, oh, there we go. And then turn on shed lights. Very nice, very nice. So again, like I said, this isn't the same as 22, right? We, like, the modder didn't bring it in to 22. I actually searched the modder's name. I don't think they have anything in 25, so that is just the way it is. I hope this is going to work out. I think it will. I think it's going to work out, because we should still have what we need to have. That building's going to be there. We've got our fencing in. Now, when it comes to the storage, we did, like I said, I did have one base game pallet storage, or bale storage, excuse me, I should say. And I did that because my plans were we were going to be having poplar bales. I thought we were going to be running poplar in this area or around. My plan was actually to maybe make this field poplar eventually when we'll get there. And that was the plan. So what I had was I actually had this initially was placed here. So what we're going to do this time, and again, this is going to be a little bit of almost like a role reversal in the sense of where things are going to be placed and how things would be run in my head. So we're just going to free mode this. No. Hold up. That's right. Because of the restriction. That's right. When I did the little test there is a shed that we're going to use. We're actually using, we're actually using it in the small shed in my Crop Circle Crew series right now. In Silver Run, this is our building, our I guess you'd say house garage, and it is the small hall by ikas right here. There we go. So small hall by ikas there. It's got the two doors. It's got the personnel door in the front, and that's all. I really like it. And like I said, we had a big shed, and then we had a little shed, right? This is where we had our bio baler in this little tiny one, and then we had our wood chipper. So technically speaking, we could do the same. And the reason why I get this first is that I want to put the bale storage right here, but I want to put this beside it. And last time when I was doing my testing, I actually put the bale storage too close to the right. So then when it came to area restricted. So what we want to do is we want to get just a little bit closer to there. And we're going to go area. There we go. So about there. And then, let us tuck it in against that tree. Let's just try this. I just want to see, because it's saying landscaping. So let's not do free mode. It looks like it might have. Let's just see. I can see just that little tiniest bit of dirt. I think that'll work. Excuse me. So that's the thing. When it comes to the landscaping, we were on majority of our known good level. So I was very confident in saying, yeah, we could easily place that, and it's not going to be all winkety wonkities. If it was off a little bit, then I would be a little bit more cautious. But not there. No, that's good. So now here we can just pop that open there too. So there we go. Again, right when it comes to the decorating and stuff, we didn't do any decorating in the little one. It was literally we just tossed our equipment in there. But if there's anything you want to put in there, artist discretion, right? I keep stressing that. Is do whatever your heart desires. If there's a little idea that comes, not a little idea, but if there's an idea that pops into your head, and just you won't know if it's going to work out or not till you try it. That's the only way you know. So this one again, we are going to be doing. Yeah, this is going to work out good. So we are going to be doing free mode again. Or not again. We are going to be doing free mode this one. We're going to push it back a little bit. We're going to separate it a smidge from the building. Let's try about there. Ooh. I think it was a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think so. And then a little bump on the back with a little shot. Oh, yeah, I like it. So, again, we can go in there. We can paint up and kind of dirty that up because we're going to age it in, right? So, there we go. That's kind of the gist of it, right? Like that's basically what I was thinking when it comes to the basic layout, just because this is not the same as 22, right? We had to completely change things. So now what I want to do, what the thought process is, it's kind of a role reversal where now the equipment's going to be on this side. Basically, that's all it's going to happen. Is we usually had our equipment. We had a little bit of equipment storage here, and then I had most of my equipment kind of parked up and around here. So now all we're going to do is we're going to reverse it, where now we're going to have most of our equipment storage and parking in here, especially our power units can go all in there. All is still bale storage and pallet storage if we need in there. So worst case scenario, because we are in this game in Elmcreek in 22, we were so tight with slots. So that's where we could easily take these pallets and put it in here, as opposed to putting it on those shelves. Because I mean, as much as they'd be pretty on those shelves and such, again, slot count, right? So you got to keep those slot counts down. So from here, oh, that's right. We did have, where do we want to put our fuel? We did have a fuel up. So we did have just a little one. I think it was, that one right there. That's the one we had. It's the same one that we have up at the sawmill and pulp mill too, or paper mill. This one, I think this would be a good one. Just kind of not right beside, but how about we put it somewhere, flat spot there. And then spinning in and around, backing in, trailers. Yeah, let's try about there. So free mode is on because we don't want to be adjusting that landscaping, right? That edge that we did. So that's going to be there. And then it comes to decorating. Again, artist discretion, but we're going to try to put some blockers, so to speak, in there. Anything you can kind of use those roads, or you can use the posts. You can use whatever floats your boat. We also have the fencing too. Actually, you know what? Let's check the fencing out, because the fencing has the construction one, and that one does have the posts, and it does have these things right here. So these are what I used. Oh, there we go. Let's try a little bit further back. Oh really? Now you go into the. Oh my wordies. Okay, so let's try there. Oh, maybe there. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, I see. That is odd. So. How about no? Maybe in a more open environment, I think might be better. So something like this could be cool. Let's try that one. Let me try an angle. Then we'll try the same thing there, and then we try it. Let's try. Oh, hold on, get out there. Let's get a better angle. Oh, one more major. Well, just one little tap. There we go. And then can we? Oh, so close. There we go. Something like that. Not bad at all. And from here, now the only downside to it that we did do in 22. That was, what was it? We put the house, we put a little caravan for almost like an office. The problem is that it's like, even if we have it, hold on. Okay, hold on. Bye-bye. 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 And bye-bye. So we did have a little house, and it was over here. That was the thing, right? I tucked it away in the corner where it was out of the way, and it looked really good. So, but yeah, I ended up having a little caravan sleep point that had, I kind of used it as almost like just an office slash bunkhouse, you can say. So let's actually try that. Let's put that, yeah, right, tight, overlaps. Yes, so free mode on, toggle snapping on. There we go. That's not that bad, I don't think. Be nice if we had a little personnel door. That would be just, yeah, there you go. I'm being picky. I'm sorry. Because I know there is no personnel door on it, right? Yeah, no. Okay. So actually, you know what? That's not that bad. So then, okay. All right. So let's back there. Let's just do the fuel thing here. Whoa, calm down. Let's do the fuel thing here. By our office? No, I think let's do the fuel in the middle now. So let's pick right about there. Let's go there. And our fence. I want to see if we can try to hopefully line this up again. Let's see. Here we go. So let's go 1, 2. Then we do. It's the degree of the angle. That's where it's kind of kicking me in the butt. So that one right there, and then we do. That one, oh, one more. That looks like for gooder. Might be the one. Nope. Right there. There we go. Oh yeah, and then there we go. And then these two line up too. Nice. All right. I hope that's not going to be in the way. I don't think so. You're going to be coming in. You can see already where our tracks are. Then you come in. Oh, that would be good too, because you can sweep by, get your fuel, and away you go. All right. Now, what's next? I think now all we have to do is some aging, and then, because painting. You know what? While we're here, let's just see, because it let us landscape all the way to the back. So I just want to verify that if we get some dirt, can we go? Yep. Okay. So some dirt. Oh, look at that. The camera will let me go way, way back there. So, and yep, it'll let me paint. And then that I would imagine. But we're gonna grab some long grass. Yep, totally will. Alrighty, perfect. All right, well, I'm just gonna go age this area up, and I'm gonna, again, because of the decoration, the amount of decorations we have, and the time it takes to scroll, I'm gonna slap some decorations too, and we're gonna get this all purdied up and aged up. And purdied up she is. So because we are doing such drastic changes from 22, then it's nowhere near looking like what it is, and it just feels weird to me in my head. Everything just doesn't seem right. But I think we did good. I think we did really good. We got the fence in like we did. This feels barren for me because we can't put any decorations up there. However, when it comes to the painting and bushes and trees and grass and such, I think I found a trick. Because if we get let's just go grab some bushes. All right, we'll grab some paint or whatever. Yeah, let's grab a tree. Let's grab one of those. If we get up to, okay, hold on, what's going on here? There we go. Get our camera right down in. There we go, on top of the building. Then if we go over and grab some bushes, you can see where we can actually reach there now. So that's kind of the neat little trick, and then we can actually put a couple, yeah, there we go. It'll slap some bushes down in there if we want, and have that in the background. Now, of course, if you could probably do the landscaping too. That's another trick. Ooh, that if you wanted to, maybe you could extend the yard a bit, but then that means you would have to place a building and then sit on top of it and do it, and then place another building and sit on top of it and do it. But we're trying to go for, again, the original for 22. Land-wise, we definitely got the original land usage that we did in 22. Now, building-wise, a little different. We're definitely a little bit smaller on the square footage for where we were able to, for building for storage-wise. But for actual, like, pallet bale storage, we still have the original. And for repair, we still have a repair, and we still have fuel. So I think we did pretty good. We got the decorations in. We used all the original decorations that we still have, so that are listed in the descriptions, and nothing extra in that sense that we've brought in there. But the concrete, when it comes to the concrete, because it is just the concrete that is painted, right there. So it's just the concrete that's painted, that's around here. Now, unfortunately, it won't let me in 22. Again, it would let me at least paint this little section right here to kind of make that fit in properly. So unfortunately, it won't let me do it, and that just means we're gonna have to live with it in that way. However, I did, again, with the concrete, it makes me feel. I know it's concrete. I know it's not supposed to have little tufts of grass and stuff like that, but it still makes me feel barren. So I did find that there was a ground texture mod that is by Agrar Kadabra, and that is, I think, I do believe that. Hold on, we're just going to double check here. Oh, there it is. Ground textures. Yeah, so it is in others. So there's a whole bunch of different ground textures. You can get some dirt, oil slick 1, oil slick 2, right there. Ground stain 1, oil slick 3. It's kind of hard because it's, yeah, oil slick 3, ground stain 2, ground stain 3, ground stain, little tiny ones, ground stain 4, ground stain 6. And then customize, small, medium, large. Oh, wow. Okay. So we did bring those in. Now, these ones, what do you got? So oil slick, ground stain. No one oil slick or ground stain. And then let's go. Holy jumping. Oh, that shadow is really kind of screwing me up here. That we don't need anything that big. All right, how about we try that? So medium, and then we'll put, does that work in the, oh, I think it might. Oh, it might. You know what? Let's try it, because I have had it before where, let's get a better, the camera just, yeah, there we go. So it will, because see how it'll go on top of the floor and then it'll drop on, yeah. So if I don't want to place it, but I bet you if you place it, then you may not be able to pick it up. But on this one, see how it goes on and it doesn't disappear. So let's, you know what? We've already saved. We've already got this. So we're going to place this down. Well, what if we put it in the middle like that? Yeah, see how. And then, oh, no, small haul. Okay, so that won't let me grab it. But if we get over here and we place it, aha, that looks like it disappears too. Okay, so then if we just grab it there and place it, now we can see it. Now we can grab it. All right, interesting. So yeah, just be careful. Just be careful when it comes to the placements if you're placing it on or near floors or something raised, because technically that is raised right there, and same thing with the other building, the small hall there, that is raised as well. So just fair warning. But I was thinking about that. Now, this isn't something I was set on or was planning on doing. Yeah, you can kind of see, I think, a little bit of the stain there, but nothing there. Yeah, so I brought them in. I'm going to hold on to them. I've saved it with them. I think we're not going to place them just yet, but it is something that, because right there would be nice. Because what is, oh, careful. So what do we got? Because they're all one slot. All right, so they're all one slot each to start, and then go from there. We're already at 2,303 slots. So, and we just put those 3 down. So, 2,300 even. Awesome. So, demolition mode. Okay. Oh, hey, whoa. Why can't I remove it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that was, hold on. Was there a specific? Okay, so there kind of is a specific spot right there that sell it. Yep. And then that's 3-2. So that means if we, small haul. So if we, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Do you want to sell grandstand 1 for $25? Yes. All right. 2301. So we're at 2,300 slots. Perfect. Well, that is a good spot to stop there, I think. And like I said, yeah, we just used all of the original decorations. I just put stuff on top of stuff. You painted in some little wear and tear as for pallets and bales and what have you. And then some more, just decorations, right? Lived in some barrels around the fuel barrel. We put the employee, I put an employee, oh, that's right. I forgot. Hold on. I put the employee car there because we did that in 22. words are hard. Sorry. We did that in 22, where I put one employee there. We put the trailer there as if the office, and then we put one car there as if the employees coming and going. There were some years that I actually would delete the car and then close the gate for the year, because we would go work for the summer, and then in the winter time I'd bring the car back and open the gate. But when it comes to these cars, I totally brain farted at the sugar mill, where you can see that there's a driver, and then all you have to let's get something like, there you go, so we can see that there's a driver there, and if we just customize, you can choose whether or not you can have a driver. So if you have no driver, then you can park the car there, boom, and that's that. So there we go. So now I'm not going to save. I'm just, you know what? If we're not going to save, we're going to do one more quick test. So we can't machinery haul. Yeah, it's not letting me pick. Oh, there's the ground stain. All right, whatever. We're doing a test. So let's get onto this building. Let's go get our landscaping now. Let's go raise. Can we raise? Oh, jumping. Oh, yes, we can. How far back can we raise to? Oh, wow. Yeah, all right. But we still can't place a building, right? So if we grab a building, land is not area restricted. Land is not owned by you. Area restricted. Urgh. Whoa. Calm down. All right. Well, it was worth a shot. Because if we can at least paint, though, because that means we can, again, when it comes to the landscaping, if you were to grab any old building, and I'm sure the taller the building, the better, right? So if we were to grab this building, and then we go, here, let's get not in the tree. Well, there we go. Here, that's a little bit not in the trees. Put that in. Then we go, don't get out of your landscaping mode. Yeah, see? I just screwed ourselves there. So if we get, okay, that was a little too far close, but I think you see what I'm getting at, because if we go down to, we get our paint, or we get a tree, right? Let's go get a tree like we originally thought. There we go, 25. Wow, come down, Major. $2,500. Boom. There we go. Boom. So you could just fill that. Oh, yeah, there we go. You see what I'm saying, though, right? You see what I'm saying? So it is possible to do that. It is unfortunate that it's restricted, that you can't place buildings. But I think we did okay. Once I not save and leave, then I think that's pretty good. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I am super, super excited, because right now, so this is the logging depot, right? So once I exit and come back in, I'll close up all the doors and stuff. We'll shut it all down. And then what we're going to do for the next episode is we are trucking our way all the way back up, or all the way up to here, for our sawmill and our paper mill. So we're going to be putting that in for the next episode. Now, I will easily say it's going to be a 2-episode thing, just because there has to be some major manipulation, some stuff that has to be getting removed. The trees have to be getting removed. If they get removed as easily as the rest of the other one was, this might go a lot easier, because again, we were playing for reals in 22, where in 22 we had all of our logging equipment up. So we're just going to be zippity zapping these trees down, and then we're going to be installing our our sawmill and our paper mill, and then, my word, that's it. I think that'll be it for this. I think that'll be it. The series will be over. Oh my, that's crazy. But yes, thank you again so much for watching. I am excited. I'm going to have to do a little bit of planning here, just to double check some stuff here before we start this, to make sure, just like this doesn't happen again, that we don't have to work our way around these buildings, right? Because that's for not having what we had before. I think we did pretty good. Alrighty, the good old Canadian goodbye. I'm just going to keep you sitting here and talking. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support and everything. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday, and I hope to see you next week.